Hey guys, welcome back to Old School Cooks. I'm so excited to bring my recipes straight to you. Tips, tricks, hacks, because I believe anyone truly can cook. And if you just have a little knowledge and some practice, you can be a great cook as well. So we're gonna start today with a little chicken that is garlicky flavored with some peas. It's a go-to in my family, and I think you're gonna love it. So let's get started, and thank you so much for checking out Old School Cooks. Cheers. All right, guys, so the peas I'm going to show you as well as this garlic chicken, and the pilaf is coming soon because that is a recipe all on its own. But this is the meal that I love to make for the family at least once every other week, especially in the wintertime. Comfort food at its best. So let's get started. There's garlic chicken in the oven with early peas. All right, so here we have all of the ingredients to make baked garlic chicken. It's about 2 pounds of skinless, boneless chicken breast, cut up into 4 or 5 pieces. 1 cup of breadcrumbs. Now what I use is a whole wheat panko and mix them together because I just like it like that. This is about 8 cloves of garlic, minced. Olive oil, of course some salt and pepper. And for the little side dish of peas, it's so simple. It's just a can of baby peas, Lesueur, my favorite variety, some thinly sliced onion, and some ground thyme, and of course, some salt and pepper. So let's get going. All right, so the key to this dish is actually sauteing the garlic in olive oil and using that to coat the chicken and to let the breadcrumbs stick and then bake it. So we're gonna take our garlic and throw it into our saucepan. And we're just gonna saute it just until it gets slightly browned. You don't wanna burn it. No, that's a big no-no. But definitely wanna have it cooked and just when it starts to brown, because you're gonna put it in the oven anyway, so it's gonna cook a little bit there too. And yes, I do like a lot of garlic. We love garlic in our family, so I use a lot of it. All right, we're gonna get that going, and then we're just gonna put it into a glass dish and let it cool. And once it's cooled, we're gonna be able to get the chicken ready for the oven. All right, so this garlic is done. We're just gonna take our bowl and we're gonna take the garlic mixture and put it right in there to let it cool. And by the way, guys, I don't put any salt or pepper in this mixture because there's plenty of it already in the seasoned breadcrumbs. I don't think I said that in the ingredients list. So let's let it cool and then doctor it up. All right, guys, now that the oil and garlic has cooled, I'm just gonna take the chicken and put it right into the bowl and just gonna toss it around so it gets nice and coated and lots of garlic all over the chicken. Just like that. The more garlic, the better. And if you're not a fan of garlic, well, this might not be the dish for you, but you can always use a couple of cloves just to give it a little flavor. But the oil is really fragrant and it makes it awesome. Now, here's my trick too for when you actually have to bread the chicken. I take a little Tupperware, put the breadcrumbs right in, and then just place the chicken breast right in there. It makes it super easy. It doesn't make that big of a mess, so it's a pretty easy job to do. I'll be right back. Let me get my baking sheet, and we'll get it done. Okay, guys, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a chicken breast and put it right into the Tupperware. That makes it super easy. Also, you know, sometimes I use a bag to coat chicken and flour and stuff like that, but because of the garlic, it's kind of delicate and it'll come off if you just shake it too much. So I like to just press it down, get some on top, and just get it right into the pan just like that. How easy is that? All right, let me doctor up these other breasts and I'll show you the pan before it goes right in the oven. All right, so we have the chicken breasts all breaded and ready to go into the oven. The mixture definitely gets absorbed by the breadcrumbs, but it makes it awesome. So We're gonna put it into a 350-degree oven for about 35 minutes. And in the meantime, I'm gonna doctor up that can of peas and show you how simple that side dish can be as well. Let's get them in the oven. All right, so let's make that easy breezy little side dish of the LeSueur very young peas. We're just gonna take a little olive oil, get it into a saucepan, and we're gonna saute these onions until they're soft, maybe sweat it a little bit. Definitely don't want them to be browned, but we just want them to be softened and just start to cook. And while that's doing it, we're gonna sprinkle just a pinch of salt. There's enough salt in the peas already. And of course, some black pepper. Take our trusty spatula and just let those guys saute for just a few minutes. And then we're gonna drain the peas, about 90% of the water that's in there. You need a little bit of water, but you don't want to be super dry, but you just want them to have a little wetness when you put it in to this mixture. All right, so we'll get that going in about 2 minutes. Be right back. All right, those onions are ready to go. So we're just gonna take our can of almost drained peas and just throw them right in there. Turn the heat down to the lowest setting. And then we're just gonna take our ground thyme. You can use fresh thyme, you can use whole thyme. I like the ground thyme because it hides it. The kids don't know it's there. And then you take your spatula, definitely a spatula, so you could just fold the seasoning and get those peas all nice and coated with the olive oil and get those onions worked in there as well. That's it. All you gotta do now is cover it and let it simmer for just a minute, 2. Heat it up really, that's all you need to do. And it's ready to go. And I think you'll see the finished product in a blink of an eye. And there you have it, guys. Garlic chicken in the oven. I love a good chicken cutlet, but you know what? This is so tender, delicious. And is it healthier? Maybe, but it's darn good. So I hope you enjoy it, give it a try, and I hope to bring you a lot more celebratory snacks real soon. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, click that bell to stay notified, and I'm gonna bring you some more slot action as well as some celebratory snacks, hopefully real soon. Cheers all, thank you so much for watching.